it! The moment he has been working and waiting for.
Now the team's on the way out. There's Australia getting a fairly raucous reception from the crowd. And England getting a very good reception indeed.
Nick Farr-Jones, well, he will of course be hoping he'll be the man to lift it. The scrum down to England. Picks it up cleanly this time. Farr-Jones trying to create space. They do it for Campese. The chip through, and Campese, he's in the lead. And a touchdown by everybody getting in the way. Winterbottom it was who got the touchdown in the end. The referee giving a 5-metre scrum, Australia's ball in attack. And that was because it touched an England player in the play area in front of the try line. The ball's away. That even touched the referee at one stage. A very dangerous moment, but for once the ball bouncing unkindly for David Campese. Suddenly he had a lot of space, but they're dangerous in this position. The scrum has slewed round through 90 degrees, and the law says that the referee must reset it. But plenty of space here on the right. They've got Horan and Campese here. Out to Horan. Everybody looking for the loop. England a bit short on numbers at the moment, but they've done well, and a penalty to England as Australia come in, dive over the top and kill the ball.
Well done, England, because quite simply the Australians were looking to work exactly the same move they scored in Sydney with a double loop, but England all ready for that. The back row moving across in time, and now they've got, again, another relieving penalty.
But can you give this guy Campese any room at all? Here he is, his first glimpse of the ball, chips over. Tegan Winterbottom, no way they're going to catch to him, but look at that, last minute, just bounced away from him. Bit of luck for England.
And Winterbottom must have been thankful when he fell on that one. A penalty, Dooley pushing, I can see it quite clearly. And the referee too signalling exactly that. It was a shove in the back, not very subtle, and another chance for Liner.
Well, once again, it's Michael Liner to whom the responsibility falls to put Australia in the lead, and he won't have gained any confidence from his last attempt. But it's a type of kick from this position in the field where he'll like to hit it hard and true, and can possibly get a result with this.
Look at the big push in the back there from Dooley on Eales, right in front of the referee. Not very clever at all. Michael Liner now coming up to 27 minutes. Can he put points on the board? Looks as if he's done it this time. He has. That will stop the heart fluttering for Michael Liner. A much more difficult kick than the first one, but this time he's on target.
Yes, and to be fair, Australia deserved that one. They were very unlucky with the bounce of the ball from the Campese kick over, and really they're good value for that 3 points.
Long kick-off from England. They've kicked it dead. Marty Roebuck still streaming blood from that eye wound, but it doesn't appear to be bothering him. There we are on the right, Templeton, then Bob Dwyer with the glasses and the dark hair there. They're the two coaches. Again, England failing to tidy that one up, but Rob Andrew does. Hoists it back to Roebuck. And Roebuck slices his kick terribly. Nobody really wanting to make it their own, and Horan finding touch safely just outside the Australian 22.
Yes, once Roebuck had just stepped outside the 25-metre line there, he had a very difficult kick, and he didn't do a very good job of it on that occasion.
Mickey Skinner. That big tackle on Poidevin. And Ackford getting it away. Guscott from Andrew. Setting it up in the midfield. England going forward. They need to control it, though. The referee allowing to go. He said that was off the foot. Underwood there. Horan having to jump for it. And he's away. Horan down the wing. The cover's across. It's still dangerous, though, with Webb going back. And play there going right from deep in 122 to the other. Campese with the ball. Ready to take the quick throw-in. Thinks better of it.
Yes, wonderful bit of play from Australia. The important thing is that they're prepared to counter-attack, and when the opportunity comes, no matter where it is, they like to get away with it if they can.
Phil Cairns, the Australian hooker, with the ball, just sorting out the line-out signals. And Ofahengawi gathering it in two-handed. The Australians trying to roll it off the side. England in trouble here. It's a try. And is it Ofahengawi still holding on to it? And up with the ball, it looks as if it's Ewan McKenzie, the prop. The tight head prop for Australia. Came in to support the catcher in the line-out, Willie Ofahengawi, smuggled it off him and was driven over.
Let's have a look at now. A great take from Ofahengawi, unexpected perhaps, and I think it's Tony Daly that goes there, claims the ball and drives to get around the English defence. It's just a shift in weight, and that's the result, catching the English forward pack unaware of that occasion. But it all came from that marvellous bit of counter-attack. There it is. Perhaps they weren't. They hadn't marked up Ofahengawi. Then he had a clean jump and took it. But see how the weight is transferred around the English forwards, and they're caught by surprise, and that's the result.
Great moment for the Australian tight head. And the conversion straight through the middle by Michael Liner. Suddenly it's 9-0. England keeping it 0-0 till the 26th minute, but now with half an hour gone, 31 minutes just up, they're down 9-0.
22.
Well, we're midway through the second half, the three-quarter stage of the match. And it's pretty important for England that they make something of this position. Good clean jump, though, from Eales. But again, helping himself up.
Well, it doesn't really matter how you score the points. That's obviously a penalty for off the shoulder by Rob McCall. It's a bit hard to see from this angle. It's up to the referee, of course. But a critical 3 points. They really must kick these points.
Yes, it was the front jumper, McCall penalised. He struggles a little bit in the line out, and Paul Ackford has probably just got the better of him in this match, so now putting in that extra effort and being penalised for it. A crucial kick this for John Webb. The first kick he had was pretty difficult. The second one, just before half-time, really, he needed to land it to give his team a chance. This one even more crucial. 22 minutes gone. John Webb. And yes, that one's over. He had a long look at it. Wasn't very sure until the touch judge's flags went up. But England at last with points on the board to show for their pressure.
Yes, the English crowd have now got something to cheer about. This is going to be a pulsating last 20 minutes. England needed those 3 points. They're now just one score behind. They've got to get hold of this kick-off and get straight back down into the...
Phil Cairns with the ball. It's been a tremendous find for Australia. A hooker the size of a prop and mobile as well. Oh, a penalty. Mike Teague just couldn't stop himself diving round the corner.
Yes, I think Mike Teague probably a little bit unlucky there. There's a certain element of balance in that, and he tried to retrieve the position fairly quickly, but it's now a very important penalty goal for Liner. Let's have a look at that again. If you see closely, it's an Australian ball. Obviously, Daly's taken possession, and the critical moment is Teague. You can see him moving across, loses balances, falls, and that's a penalty.
Well, all kicks important, but this a little more important than most for Michael Liner, to take his team 2 clear scores away. The most you can score from one set of scoring, of course, the 6 points you get for a converted try. That's what Australia lead by at the moment. Yes! And Liner runs back, the calmest man on the field. He's not been at his very best place-kicking wise during this World Cup, but my goodness, that was an important one.
It certainly was. He doesn't like the ball. I hope they don't give him one he likes, because he hit that for about.
Free kick to England. Ackford driving in. Probing, and Teague wriggling free, all rolling. Dooley can't hold on to it, but there's no knock forward. Skinner sees a chance. Holds on to it, lays it back well. Little chance here. Halliday getting in field beautifully. Teague on hand to carry it on. Now England have got some space. Guscott. A knock forward by Campese. And a penalty given against him for a deliberate knock-on. He went for it one-handed, and that's the yardstick the referees use.
He may have given the penalty away, John, but he certainly saved a try. In fact, you could even have an argument whether it could have been a penalty try or not, but I suppose that would have been a little bit harsh. But if Winterbottom had got that ball to Underwood, it would have been 6 points rather than an expected 3.
Yes, let's have a look at it. Here comes the critical pass now. It's Carling, Winterbottom. That's pretty hard to tell, really.
They go for the ball one-handed. Referees are always going to give a knock-on. That's the yardstick they use. That's actually a guide in the law book. Yes, it's there. John Webb puts England back in the game. 71 minutes gone, 31 minutes into the second half, and England claw their way back into the game. 12-6 they still trail, a mountain to climb. But they know now, but a converted try, and they're level. Well, have they found any room? Carling dummies inside the Australian captain, outside to Dooley. And again England on the charge, it's laid back beautifully. Oh, but Hill throwing it inside blind, and it was Michael Liner he found. Penalty against Richard Hill. The maul had formed in front of him, it wasn't just open play.
Yes, the Captain Farr-Jones will just be now calling his side to slow it up now. A simple, clean kick into touch, take the line out, and it's a matter of playing out time, really, for the Australians.
Now coming up to 1 minute of injury time played. Derek Bevan consults his watch. There's the trophy. Tantalisingly within reach of the Australians. But England, a chance to launch one last attack. Ackford, but the throw wasn't straight. And that gives the control back to Australia. They really ought to be able to win this scrum. There hasn't been one that's gone against the head all game. And I don't think we would get any prizes for guessing that they're going to keep this tight, keep it going. Back to Liner, and he will kick it. Now, John Webb, is he aware how close we are to the end? Chucks it infield, but Halliday isolated. Gets past one. Gets past two. England must win the ball, though. And that's it! The final whistle blows. Australia said from day one they weren't coming here to run second, and they've taken the trophy. They gave it everything. As always, nobody could fault their determination. One or two more passes, if they'd gone to hand, would have made an incredible difference. There's the man who will go up those stairs to take the trophy, Nick Farr-Jones, the Australian captain. Bill, I'm sure immense satisfaction. There's the England players lining up in the tunnel, just in the rugby tradition, to clap in their opponents.
I think it'll be very difficult to imagine the emotions of the Australian team at the moment. But I have to say at the end of the day that in many ways it's the defence of the Australians has been every bit as good as their attack. Once again they got points early and then they defended against a sustained and very committed England team who played some marvellous rugby again today. But just a fantastic moment for Australian rugby.
The trophy to Her Majesty the Queen. Nick Farr-Jones, the Australian captain. The moment he has been working and waiting for. They weren't modest when they arrived. They set their stall out, saying that's what we've come for. And that's what they've got. Michael Lynagh, the vice-captain. What a great tournament he's had. Michael Lynagh, so much more than the kicker. Point of him, the great old warrior, 59th cap. And Roger Utley, knowing that England were beaten by the better side on the day. McEwen, the try scorer, Cairns the hooker, John Eales, who had such an important game in the line-out. And a wonderful response from the England crowd here at Twickenham, all singing Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. Fantastic scenes.